Hey there and welcome. So, you've got a new Mac and you're ready to make the move. Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today we're going to break down one of the most powerful tools in macOS, the Migration Assistant. Let's get you all packed up and moved in.
You know that feeling, right? You pull that beautiful new machine out of the box, you get that new computer smell, and you are so excited. But then it hits you. That little knot of dread in your stomach when you think about spending the next 2 days trying to make it feel like your old computer. Reinstalling apps, digging up passwords, tweaking every single setting.
But what if I told you there's a better way? What if you didn't have to start from scratch at all? Well, guess what? You don't. Apple has built an amazing tool right into the system to handle exactly this.
Let me introduce you to the Migration Assistant. And honestly, the best way to think about it is as your own personal digital moving van. It's like a crew that comes in, carefully packs up every single thing, your files, your apps, your preferences, even your Wi-Fi passwords, and then moves it all over to your new place, safe and sound.
So you've hired this digital moving van, but what's it actually putting in the truck? What makes the cut? Let's take a quick look at the inventory.
And let me tell you, this thing is thorough. We're not just talking about your Documents folder. It moves your entire user account, so your desktop picture and all your files are right where you left them. It brings over your applications. It copies your system settings. And this is the big one. It moves all your saved passwords in your keychain. That alone is worth its weight in gold. It's pretty much a perfect clone.
Now, just like with a real move, a little bit of prep goes a long way. You wouldn't just let the movers show up to a messy house, right? Same deal here. Getting your digital house in order first is the secret to a totally smooth transfer.
Okay, first up, make sure both of your Macs are updated. It just helps avoid any weird compatibility problems. Next, you got to get them on the same Wi-Fi network so they can actually find each other. Then, and this is a common snag, temporarily turn off any antivirus or firewall software you have running. Sometimes they get a little overprotective and can block the transfer. But there is one final step, and it is without a doubt the most important one.
Please plug both Macs into a power outlet. I really can't stress this enough. If one of your computers dies from a dead battery right in the middle of moving gigabytes of data, well, that's a one-way ticket to corrupted files and just a really bad day. So yeah, this one's non-negotiable.
All right, prep work is done. It is time for the main event. Let's walk through the move itself, step by step. And don't worry, this is way easier than it looks. You got this.
Okay, so on both your old Mac and your new one, head over to the Applications folder. Inside there, you'll see a folder called Utilities. Open that up, and you'll find the Migration Assistant. Go ahead and launch it on both machines.
Now this part's really important because you're going to pick a different option on each Mac. So, on your shiny new Mac, you're the one receiving the data. So you're going to choose the option to transfer from a Mac. Select that and click Continue.
Okay, now hop over to your old Mac. Here, you're doing the opposite. You're sending the data. So you're going to choose the last option, to another Mac. This basically tells the old computer, hey, get ready to be the source for this move. After a moment, your new Mac should spot the old one on the network. Just click on it. Then you'll see a security code pop up on both screens. All you have to do is make sure they match and click Continue. It's just a little security handshake to make sure they're talking to the right computer. And just like that, you're connected.
And now, you're the boss. You get to decide exactly what gets moved. You can bring everything over, or you can pick and choose. Now, here's a little pro tip for you. If your old Mac was feeling a bit slow and cluttered, maybe you don't want to bring all those old applications over. You could just transfer your main user account. That's all your files and settings, and then manually reinstall only the apps you actually use. It's a fantastic way to get a fresh start without losing your important stuff.
Okay, so you know the basic moves, but if you want to do this like a real pro, let's go over a few expert tips and, some important things to watch out for. Look, depending on how much stuff you have, this transfer can take a while, sometimes hours. But what if there was a way to put it in the fast lane?
You bet there is. First off, Wi-Fi is fine, but if you can connect the two Macs directly with a Thunderbolt or even an Ethernet cable, whoa, the speed difference is night and day. It's a total game changer. Also, maybe do a little spring cleaning on your old machine first. The less junk you have to move, the faster it'll go. And one last heads up, some really big, complex apps like Adobe Creative Suite might need you to re-enter your license key or do a quick reinstall on the new machine. Just something to be ready for.
Now, as much as I love this tool, it's not always the right move. Remember, it creates a clone. So if your old Mac has been acting weird, crashing, or you suspect it might have some malware, well, cloning it is just going to make your new Mac sick too.
In that case, you're much better off doing a manual transfer of only your most important files and starting totally fresh. So be honest with yourself about the health of your old Mac before you decide.
And really, that's the big question, isn't it? This new Mac is a blank canvas. It's an opportunity. So what are you going to do? Are you going to clone your past, bringing over that digital life you've built, warts and all? Or are you going to take this chance to start fresh, leave the clutter behind, and build a cleaner, faster future? The choice is all yours.